Jonathan Fisher, at the age of 22, suffered what is known as an Addisonian crisis, a severe adrenal insufficiency caused by low levels of cortisol. He was in a coma for 3 months and doctors feared the worst. Despite the odds, his mother insisted that he be kept on life support. And now, with the publication of his second book in November of last year, he has achieved his dream of becoming a science fiction author. We visited Jonathan at his home in Lisburn to hear about his inspirational accomplishment. I'm here today with author Jonathan Fisher, who has kindly invited us into his home to talk about his new book, 10 Minutes on Mars. Jonathan, thank you very much for having us. Could you share with us a little bit of your life story and what brought you up to this stage of your life?
It's been a long road to get here. I was disabled from Addisonian crisis. So I've been dead for about 3 months and it's a very rare condition, and a very healthy man so was, and it's been hard. It was hard for me, yeah. I coped and struggled on, battled on through life. It's been difficult. It's hard to accept Tiny Thomas for a young man. For me, yes, difficult. Yeah. And
you were in a coma for 3 months. Is that right?
3 months, I know. Yeah. Mother helped me a lot. Mummy saved my life.
So where did your interest in writing come from?
The genre of science fiction, Thomas, which I adore. Look around you. My apartment's full of stuff, rafters, comics and stuff, and I love comics.
So this is your second book, Jonathan, your first being autobiographical.
Yeah.
What proceeded you to change direction then and go for something completely fantastical like science fiction?
Well, sorry, Thomas. It's cathartic process writing for me, and I adore writing. It's my life now. It's like a puzzle. I like a puzzle, putting the things together.
So, Jonathan, tell us about the book.
So that's my book, guys, which I wrote. 18 short stories. The title is called 10 Minutes on Mars. He's basically an astronaut that's trapped on Mars. He's no hope of escape, and his suit is basically toxic him, and that's the consequences.
So could you briefly talk us through a few of the characters and some of the stories?
There's a character called Lot in the book. He's a psychopath. He's a lunatic. Jason is my favourite character in the book, guys. He's based on Jason, an Argonauts character, and he's a real badass. And there's also a guy called Rage Karn. Rage Karn is a barbarian. He is lustful, doesn't give a crap. Rage Karn is based on characters from Conan the Barbarian.
And they're all set in Halloween Town, is that right?
Exactly.
Tell us a little bit about Halloween Town.
Halloween Town is a town nearby. It's a different dimension from us, and well, it's close by.
So who would some of your sci-fi inspirations be then?
Patrick Mills, Ray Bradbury, and the guy who wrote Conan the Barbarian, R.B. Howard, and lots of other authors I admire immensely. Look around you, Douglas Adams.
What is it about science fiction that attracted you in the first place?
Science fiction is my world now. When a wee boy, my daddy and I watched Star Trek together, so we did, and I love my dad very much. Emotional, sorry. My father was a biggest influence in my science fiction, and he inspired me. Yeah.
What was your earliest memory then of a science fiction?
Science fiction show with my daddy. I watched Star Trek together, and First Source one together. Yeah.
Some serious science fiction pedigree right there.
It is, yeah.
What comes first then, an idea for a science fiction premise or an idea for a character from someone you've met?
Ideas just come out of nowhere for me, and I write them down, and that's what we get to from inspiration. Everywhere.
Do you think that the challenges that you faced in real life have communicated themselves onto the page?
I reckon my stories make a good movie because they're likeable and fantastic, and everyone loves them.
I'm imagining heavy metal in my head whenever you're talking about.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So do you write in a cinematic way then? Do you visualise quite clearly?
I would. Yes, I would. Try.
So you haven't been approached by any studio
No,
executives yet
no,
then?
no. Who knows?
Early days.
Who knows? One day, hopefully one day.
Who was the first person that you showed your writing to?
My friends and my family, and also my tutor, my English tutor Robert Crone, and he's been amazing.
Your talents aren't only limited to the written word. You're quite a prolific painter as well, Jonathan. Is that right?
I am.
How do you take inspiration then for your paintings?
Science fiction, of course, science fiction. The one to the science fiction is amazing. I love science fiction art. Look energy.
So what do you like to work with at the moment then?
Acrylics and oils, acrylics and watercolors, yes. A very.
What's the critical perception then of the book been like so far?
It's been excellent. Patrick was the curator to the comic, which I love, and he's inspired me, massive influence on me, and on my writing. Ray Barbie and Pat Mills are my favourite authors.
What's it been like then having direct feedback from a mentor like that?
He's been excellent. He's sent him a book, both my books, yes, and he says it's excellent, yes.
What advice then would you give to an aspiring writer?
Well, just keep at it. Keep going. Just keep going. That's what you do. Keep going. I've never given up in life. I've never given up at all, ever in life. Never given up.
What does writing mean to you?
Everything to me now. It's to quote Ray Bradbury, the master of science fiction. He said, "If you don't write every day, reality will show you." Yeah.
What's next?
Next, more short stories, another book, and maybe the world, conquer the world.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for doing that for us today, Jonathan.
Thank you.
And all the best of luck in your future endeavours.
Thank you for coming.
And now, tomorrow's weather.